All right. Good morning, Wall Street Pete. Sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? You hit the like, you hit the subscribe. We talk about going on a ride, going to the moon, and damn, we're going soon. How's everyone doing this morning? I figured no music. It's pretty early. You follow. We got a bunch of new followers. You hit the like and subscribe. From this gentleman who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange on Wall Street. We switch over. We talk about crypto. Talk about buying the dip, having a sip. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, and a little bit of some crypto news this morning we need to get over immediately. So, optimism price bloats 25%. OP seen ballooning in coming days. We just watched a video, one of our great followers, and if you come over here and you hit the bell and go to the Wall Street Pete, Sick Dough Crypto, hit the bell, all notifications so we do go live. You get the stuff immediately. It's not an old video. We do like to go live at least twice a day when we're active, and damn, we're very active. So here we go. Right into the last video, we were asked, and we're going to see if we get this commercial. I'm sorry if we do. Oh no!
That last move.
Here we go.
Fibonacci sequence.
Bitcoin has the power.
There it is. And this guy's going to talk about Bitcoin. Get the F off my channel. Here we go.
Fibonacci sequence, we came down all the way through into the golden pocket. What a surprise. Near the 50% at $1.32. So, we'll probably get a 61.8 pullback. If not, the next level is 38.2. So you got to find out which one it's going to do here. This is pretty exciting. I would take it my level from here. This is what? The 4 hourly is a pretty good known one. This is OP. And that, my friends, is what we're going to look at right here. I said the last fall somewhere around here perfectly. We're going to set it up 50%. If it gets another 50% fall, which I doubt, I think it's 38.2 as I did say so. And currently in the mix right now, you're getting your bounce currently right the hell now. You might get it one more chance at the 180.
All right, so that was yesterday's video. Somebody asked, one of the followers, and that's what we do for you. So let's get into it. Let's check it out real quick. What did we do? Asking for a friend. So exactly, we put this, this yellow line here is still true, but we put this first one, I said 184, right? What has happened since then? Well, we started going up. This is what we do for you. What I believe is next, and we're going to continue to tell you because I think it's important for the optimism. What happened was, I think it's part of the flow. Instagram is now partnered with the flow chain, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. They go on and talk about the upcoming days, what it is. It's one of the layers of the Ethereum. Of course it is, right? And flow, nothing big about that news is. Flow's partnership with Instagram is now active. The Flow team announced via Twitter on Thursday that its partnership Instagram is now active. Flow is a layer 1 blockchain that aims to be fast, decentralized, and developer-oriented. Good morning. How are you doing, Mr. Selner? So just a quick little thing here. Because this is happening, I believe that is affecting OP. And if you looked at the charts on the OP, of course, I came to tell you if we got the same move and the same bounce, which obviously we need to get above and finish a daily candle above the 213 price. If you can get a candle to finish above one more time, the 213 price, you will then be able to take profits. And I'm telling you, I've seen this happen with Jasmine. You can go check the October video of 2021 last year. We talked about prices we've never seen before. Well, this is the same kind of scenario. Jasmine's never been to 19.25 cents of October 2021. I explained to you how I was going to be taking profits at that high range. Well, OP, my strategy only, not financial advice. Just a gentleman twice as nice. If we break above the 213, I now know. I'm pretty confident I'm going to get some type of a confirmation into 270. I'm going to sell out, hold my bags until I get to probably about there and be pretty excited. So check that out. That's one thing to talk about. That's that chain I'm excited for. Did not expect to do that, and I hate when it does stuff like that. Ooh, that's something new. I like that, actually. The little bottom skid here. I never had that before. Something new. TradingView is always putting something new in there. And speaking of Bitcoin, right, another Ethereum layer token. This it doesn't surprise me, each one. This is the Web3, though. This is something to pay attention to. Definitely to pay attention. 100%. We're finally getting a breakout in this asset, in this token. Don't see nothing happening, really, until we get to about here. This is what asset is this? Here it is. Here's the updated version. So say that's not correct. Don't see nothing here until about the $1 by economy. Pretty excited about this. We've been dollar cost averaging in all the way from the 36 range and obviously above. I've been talking about it nonstop for months. Good morning, Hugh. Good morning, Selner. Ethereum is something special, right? And I do believe Cardano is as well. It's another one that's really just got my heart here. And we finally broke above, if you see the 69 cents for Biconomy here on this chart. Got above about a 44% increase. I'm pretty happy with that right now. What do I believe is going to happen next? And that's what the number one question is. Looking to build now support, flip resistance into support, and sit on this 69 cents for a little bit. Building the head, this is the shoulder, right? Inverted head. If you really broke it down into a better look here, in a better form, I have a shoulder coming up, just like the rest of the technical analysis and the rest of the market here. So let me move over a little bit here. Here we go. And as you see here, I'm building support, looking to get that shoulder eventually, come up to the dollar, and then I'm going to take some profits. I'm not stupid. I already know what may happen. I already know what the investors' minds are at. Oh, a dollar. Yeah, we're going to get out of the dollar. We already know this. This is the Web3. This is going to make big moves. I expect this token to get back to where it was. Where was it? It was $24 in December 2021 last year. So pay attention to that. Currently, right now, 1.10 trillion market cap, looking very fresh to death. Nothing bad here. The volume is staying steady. I expect, hey, it's Sunday coming tomorrow. Well, I expect maybe a little bit of a downturn, maybe a little bearish move. No surprise here, right? And if I pulled out, this is what we seem to be doing right now, hitting resistance support somehow along these levels. As you can see, we got this big jump. Now we're getting this little consolidation to this falling wedge that was starting to build on the 4-hourly, and it's this Ethereum, of course. Now we're finding a top here, hitting the peak. I thought we were getting ready to break out. We could be getting ready to break out on this pattern. Pay attention. We could be doing something similar to that, and that would be our way all the way to 2,000 Ethereum. If I watched and I paid attention to my relative strength index chart on this and watched how these do, I mean, this is the pattern. I watch how it goes. And seen this pattern enough times for me. A few times, right? We always get down to about here. We get some sideways boring action and down. So that was one notification on my RSI level. What have we done yet? Well, we have not gone down or up, obviously. So we have these two options. But then RSI level hit, told me it went down. RSI level at this range. And if you notice, every time we're at this area, very, very rare. We're going up. Obviously, we're under it when we're going up, but when we're above it, each time we have fallen. So you have to pay attention to this. Sunday's coming, very bearish. I believe that's what's coming. I believe that is what's coming. We will get tested again, most likely, at this level for Ethereum. And what is the price? Twice as nice, Wall Street Pete, for you. 1646 Ethereum by Sunday. I expect to be trading something similar to that move. Why am I getting crazy with this? It's nothing but technical analysis. And if you pay attention to get rid of all this garbage that's up here, and I'm sorry that I have so much of it. Was that the one I wanted to get rid of? No. There it is. Pay attention what happened. 2 huge, massive days. This is a daily candle for Ethereum. 2 massive days, and then we've had some terrible growth slowly to the downside, taking profits, FOMO out. Same kind of thing here. 2 massive big wicks to the upside here. Huge. In between, not sure if it was real or not, right? Hit some resistance above this area. And now, as you see, we traded in this range for days, did the same thing. We're trading in this range now for days. You got to pay attention to how this is happening. The range is going up. Creating new dollar cost averaging in would be nice. And if you check this out, same kind of thing. I had this for you. We may continue to do that once we find the range of 2,000. You'll hit 2,000 and then do this. And then we'll talk about what's going to happen after we get there. But one step at a time. Pretty excited right now what is happening for us in the crypto space. So Ethereum, Bitcoin, all doing similar stuff to what I believe is happening. So if you pay attention, definitely mention what we're doing here. I said we could test the 22,000 one more time. We'll see what happens. Daily chart for Bitcoin. And this is something I'm looking for in Bitcoin. Double bottom M's, they can happen, come through. We'll see, break that double bottom M if that is occurring. Right now, relative strength index on the daily. Looking pretty strong. Steadily increasing. The trend is your friend till the end. We are going till June 18th, so it's looking pretty strong. I can't complain about this. Bitcoin has been steadily increasing, and if you see the 1.1 trillion market cap, we've been pretty much stuck here with the volume stuck with the same Bitcoin, boring sideways action. Not too bad, just a little too high on the RSI level where I want to be. All right, Cardano. This kind of caught my attention because we already know, if you know me, I'm a huge Cardano believer. I love Cardano. It's in the back of my shoulder there. I love that. It's a pillow saying Cardano. But ADA whales say Cardano could be bigger than anything seen in crypto before. I take a deep breath because I believe this is actually correct. Something is going to happen to crypto for Ethereum and also Cardano. Cardano, I think, is going to repeat the Ethereum action. And we're going to go over that really quickly if we can. A popular Cardano influencer has recently explained that that the Cardano could be bigger than anything seen in crypto before. And as he tweets here, a very big follower, ADA Whale, in a way Cardano is blockchain like all others. Sure, we can argue how it's more secure, decentralized, etc. The average user doesn't always get this. But if decentralized governance under voluntary works out, Cardano will, unlike anything seen, it will be unlike anything seen in crypto before, it will be bigger. And it's pretty exciting to hear something like this. You may want to read what he did. It was a tweet. You may want to follow him, check it out. We finally surpassed 3 million wallets, and as we are reported for an update, Cardano has now surpassed 3.5 million wallets, a milestone at a time in which the crypto's currencies developers are working on its upcoming Vassal hard fork, and support for it keeps growing. So they're getting bigger and bigger. Cardano system, the ecosystem. Has anybody ever looked at the Cardano ecosystem? I suggest, like, none of this is financial advice, but you do your own research, do your own homework, and it's time you start doing it. We all have a computer on our phone. We all have a phone. This is the digital world we're trading. This is the Cardano ecosystem. It makes me kind of wonder, what the WTF are they doing? Have you looked at it lately? All right, because we got from utilities. We got all the way, we didn't even get to the NFTs yet. There's the NFT marker, marketplaces, infrastructure. I'm not even going over their names. We don't have time for this. But Launchpad, the metaverse, they're getting into the metaverse. Check all this out. I could scroll probably for days. They're into the gaming system. Somehow Cardano is now into the eco-friendly, and they're also a social, a lending and borrowing and tools and explorers and NFTs and stable coins and data and gambling and the payments and the identities that they have listed, the community, the DAOs, the meme coins that they created. I mean, this is insane. And it's always been pretty big, but the fact that it's getting this big to me is starting to say something. A lot of people, the wallets, 3.5 million. We're going to be at 10 million. Think about, what is it, 2022? Think about 2025, the next halving. I think, and this is what we're going to get at, and this is what I am getting at. Has anyone ever followed this token, cryptocurrency, this asset called Ethereum? Has anyone ever in their life watched and paid attention to what this thing did? Because I don't know if I need to give you a rehearsal. You hit the like and subscribe, and then we talk about how we're going on a ride. Where were you? And this is no joke. Where were you on the night of December 2021? December of 2016, or perhaps January 2017. You could have got your Ethereum, and you could have gotten it cheap, and you could have found that, well, life could have been a little different. And this is the same thing with Bitcoin, of course, but we're just going to start see something here of a breakout in the lifetime. And I'm going to go over Cardano next because I want you to see how I believe this is what's going to happen. And this is pretty interesting because Biconomy's down 5% at 71 cents. Ho, ho, ho. Biconomy is killing it. So I don't know if anyone understands that, at $24 at one point in December of 2021. But here we go right now, getting to the Ethereum price. Now we're talking about the 2016 life. A lot of us were here, right? Many of us, matter of fact, I think every single one of us were here in 2016. Okay, well, we couldn't have bought Ethereum as easily as we'd like, but this is the Ethereum token. This is the asset that we follow, that we love so very much. Ethereum is my girlfriend. She was a cheap whore back in 2016, all right? Now she is. She went from a classy little schoolgirl all the way to now something, maybe the Queen of England. She's respected. So pay attention to what's happening. $2.81. Things happened, obviously. There was some word that out on the street, more accessible to buy Ethereum. And just like Cardano, Cardano was having a hard time. Cardano was having its peaks up and down. And if you pay attention, definitely to mention, Cardano has something that looks like this. And it's pretty wild because I'm telling you right now, this is exactly what Cardano looks like. This is not Cardano. This is Ethereum once again. I'm pretty excited because I think Cardano is going to repeat what this is. So if you are an Ethereum holder, this is the channel to hit the like and subscribe because Ethereum is something special and it's not going away. But also, so is Cardano. And if you notice right here from this fall, a lot of people thought it was over, just like Cardano. And where did we go? Where did we go? We went down to 82% fall. Well, guess what? We did very similar falls, perhaps a little more, because a lot of more people got into the crypto space. It got a little more volatile. And what happens? Well, when people get in and FOMO out the way they do and FOMO in, we get more price action. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what Cardano is about to do. And I'm not sure if you understand, we're talking about years upon. We're talking about the next 5 to 7 years. We're talking about 2030. And if you are going to be around and you plan on being alive and you have this sort of retirement plan, you may want Cardano to be a part of it. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a gentleman who wears the visor. But we're going to get to it. We're going to pay attention. Definitely to mention Cardano right now because I love this token. I love every single thing about it. And a lot of people, like I said, don't understand exactly. That's exactly what the article was. Let's get one here. Cardano, ADA. Can we get something that has some time? Let's get something that has some time. Let's see if we can find a new Cardano chart. And it's going to be difficult, but if you pay attention to what I was saying, and here we go, daily. And Cardano has, if you look at that chart is starting to look like everything I said. So, Cardano comes out, I believe it was 2019. I got to double check that. I know Ethereum was a long time back, but here we go. So now looking at this, right, come down on this is the Bitfinex. I wish I had a better chart, but this is Cardano. We're just pretty much trying to relate to what happened here. It did go, and I want you to understand where it grew from all the way up. Same kind of thing, right? Fall down, it's done. Sideways boring action, and then this thing lift off. Well, this is just a small tidbit of things. We were comparing it to Ethereum. Now it doesn't look so big. Now it doesn't look so exciting. Now we don't see much going on. Well, guess what? There is nothing happening yet. This is the minute of everything you see that is about to explode. And this chart does not show what it's supposed to show. We have the $3, so I'm going to go to the big time frames, and you're going to see on the daily. Now this is what I'm talking about. Cardano was looking pretty fresh. And this was similar from here to here. Now this is the Ethereum comparison. This is where we're at. And if you looked at the Ethereum spot where we were at, well, if this is where we're at on the Ethereum verse, wow, that's something definitely to pay attention to. So if you're not joking and you are Wall Street Pete and you believe in the crypto ecosystem of Cardano, this is why I'm spending the time this morning and talking about it. I believe that we have something very, very special ahead of us. We have something very, very special. And if you look at the all-time high for Cardano, we have much, much gains ahead of us because I believe not only will the all-time high be broken when they realize that this token needs to be moved, 485% from the all-time high. That's something to talk about. That's something to speak about. I'm getting excited just talking about it right now. Cardano has lots to move until we get to this price. We have a lot to go. I understand. But when we get here and people start understanding crypto space, never mind just Cardano in general, I believe we will start to be able to eat as the Cardano ecosystem gets ready to lift up. And now this is the daily. So I'm going to start doing a little bit of some things here. Bollinger Bands, EMA, we know we like that a lot on this channel. Daily, we're looking right in the middle here. We're looking ready to keep going. And like I said, the trend is your friend till the end. Well, this trend was down here, and I don't see nothing stopping it from here to here. So we're looking pretty good. Maybe there's a volatile way on the way up and down, but we will get to where we need to go, and that should be about all-time highs. So I'm pretty excited if you check it. Like I said, trend to the end. What is the trend? Well, the trend has been broken here, so you can see that. if I said the trend was down to here, the trend was broken again there. So right now, the only downward trend, and that's where the trend's going to get broken one more time, is on the RSI from the 2022 of this spring. And as you can see, I tried to do a trend again, and it's broken again here. So there is no trend to the downside currently right now. Cardano is growing. The ecosystem is big. Pretty excited about this. Look at this right now. This is the daily of trading view. Let's look at the exponential moving average. And boy, oh boy, last time, we've got this tight Bollinger Band action. We had a big price breakout, and the bands were getting tight. Well, exactly again, bands are getting tight. See the Bollinger Bands coming in, and the EMA is getting tight. Well, price action came up. And what happened? Well, nothing really crazy, but we did get a 31.5% gain. So that is something to pay attention to. 31.5% gain. I would take that all day for the Cardano ecosystem. Something I'm looking forward to here. So if you pay attention to that, that's a little bit of some technical analysis for you. There is a big jump here. From here to here in this pattern, and I'm not sure what this pattern really is right now. This is a daily, and I'm not too comfortable. But if we start moving up on here, and we start getting this bullish where everything's going to 2,000, and like I said, Ethereum, we could find ourselves at 70 cents Ethereum, 70 cents Cardano. So we'll see what happens. That is the next ultimate sell-off, somewhere in that range here. I do see the peak and the tip right there. Does make some sense looking at this daily chart. But pay attention to what's happening here. There could be a 70-cent Cardano coming, and that could be for the month of August. I thought perhaps we'd be at $1. I'm pretty disappointed. But hey, slow and steady wins the race. That wouldn't surprise me if that was what's going to happen. But if you really do come in doubt, and Cardano doesn't seem to be your thing because you've seen how it's slow and it's doing nothing, well, you need to pay attention to what they're doing. They're doing things right, and that's what I like to see. If it's wrong, they don't bring it out. They don't bring it out. Pay attention to Bioeconomy, up almost 300% in volume. That does something to the price. So pay attention to that. Good morning, Crypto Puppet. How are you this morning? Coming a little early. A lot of people sleep in on the weekends. I still do my morning video. I've been up since 5:40, 5:30, checking the crypto market. This was hilarious. I wish people could watch this. But tell me you don't do this, and I wish I could put this louder. But it cracks me up.
In the morning.
In the morning, right?
When I wake up.
When I wake up, I think about
The
this.
beginning of my day, right before I go to sleep.
Right? It's so funny. But this was going viral. Speaking of viral, what's going on? Video viral. It says, do you even crypto? And it was on Instagram. And follow us at waltst.pete. It was hilarious because I thought a lot of people could understand and relate to this. You wake up in the morning, right? First thing you look at is your portfolio. You don't even give you a kiss to your significant other. Hey, good morning, baby. No, I was looking at how much money I'm down or up or whatever the hell the scenario is. It's kind of funny, the crypto space. It'll change you. But wolves of Wall Street are here. Some people even said they're turning into a wolf. That's awesome. I love to hear things of that nature. Right here, it was kind of funny. I thought it was great. Mia said it. Oh, somebody's going on a like spree. Mia said it. I thought it was awesome, and I appreciate all your followers and all your comments. We're blowing up. I can't find it. I hate when that happens. I'm not even going to bother and give anyone a headache. But check us out. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. If you were just tuning in, we were talking about how I believe Ethereum's $3.62. How it was back in the 2016 era here coming in. You can see we could have bought it at that price down here before it was dying. I think Cardano is going to do something similar. I'm pretty excited about that, and we're at about the same pace we were for that. So if you're curious of what I'm talking about here, I believe we're going to find a range. We're going to be back. Obviously, it's going to take some time. We're not just going to pump right to here. It's going to take levels. 70 cents is the first level. There you go, Mia. What's going on? But you made me laugh. You made me feel good. I appreciate it very much. Sometimes that's all it takes is just a like and a subscribe. So we hit the refresh button. Total crypto market cap. 1.1 trillion. What do you expect, Wall Street? I expect this to hold to the 1.07. I expect to lose maybe 3 ticks. Not the end of the world, right? It's probably 300 billion. Is that what that equates to? That's a lot. But I expect us to come down a little bit. The weekend's coming, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention. Definitely to mention the weekend is coming. So if you forgot about that, Sunday, the weekend is here. I know some people think I'm crazy. Like, what do you mean it's coming? It's here. Well, not only that, and I'm destroying this chart right now. Let's get something different here. What do I do to my chart? Where the hell did I go? I don't know what I did to this chart. I destroyed it. Let's see if we can find... There we go. Come back somehow. There it is. So, getting back to Ethereum, and like I said, some of these charts look crazy. I have things written all over, history, past. You really just got to break down what's happening, and I'm going to tell you what's happening. We're getting boring sideways action, as I figured we were going to. What's going to happen is there's a range that we're stuck in right now. 1646 right here is probably where we'll fall. This is a daily chart. What I'm seeing from this is a few days up and then consolidation to the downside, falling wedge, break out of the falling wedge. What we're doing with Ethereum right now, it's trying to do something different than the crypto space, but could you imagine? We were having a hard time. We couldn't break above the 16. Now we're fluttering above the 17. This is all manipulation in your brain. It's making you think, we're in trouble. Before you know it, we'll be back in the 1600s, and you'll be sitting here questioning, are we still going up? So right now we're finding resistance currently at the old support level I have circled here in the time frame of this coming of summertime, the beginning. And it's amazing summer's over already, right? We got 30 days left, if that, 20-something days, and summer's over, and if you don't enjoy your summer now, you're going to be a miserable AF. What we currently have right now is this symmetrical pattern. We call this a shoulder. We call this an inverted head, and then we call this a shoulder that has not been created yet. So we're waiting for the shoulder to break out to the upside. Big mess I have here, and I do apologize over and over. I'm sorry. There's such a mess. We'll try and get rid of the BS here, but this is what I'm trying to explain to you. We have a shoulder, inverted head and shoulders pattern for the Ethereum, and please hit the like and subscribe. It's very important you hit this like button. We're growing as a community, and I want to be one of the biggest crypto spaces out there. The more you hit the like, the more people find out, the more love we get, the more insight, the more we get this. I really would appreciate that. That's all I ask. I don't ask for much. I do this for free. We don't have a subscriber where you're going to pay monthly. Ethereum right now is doing something special, right? We're getting that shoulder. We need for it to finish the shoulder at least to the 2000. So that's where I'm going. Pay attention, definitely to mention on that. After we get there, we could get into some trouble here. This could be the big fall. I don't know if people understand that. So you're listening, you got your ears peeled all the way. There's a reason. So checking this out right now, Biconomy this morning. Biconomy, I would like to go over it. It's an Ethereum token, Ethereum blockchain, really. Right now, I knew, and that's what people are probably saying. As you sit here and joke, I was doing a reel talking about where it came from, because if you look at the monthly chart, it's insane. Biconomy, 2021 of December, yes, 2021 of December, the Web3, nobody believed in the Web3, nobody even knows what the Web3 is. $24, yes, this is what I'm talking about, and it hurts, and I did a T-Pain song because you'll feel the pain if you don't get in on this asset eventually. You don't have to buy it right now. I'm not telling anybody the FOMO into this move, but currently right now, boring sideways action since the fall of May of 2022 of this year. Biconomy, the Web3, I believe, is going to explode. Ethereum blockchain. Why would, and let me think, okay, there's other Web3 tokens, there's other Web3 assets. Why would I get in Biconomy? Well, shit. Excuse my French, it's the Ethereum blockchain. You don't want to get into the Gucci? You don't want to get the Nike? Are you stupid? And I'm not calling nobody stupid, it was a question. So the real serious question is how much Biconomy do you need in order to feel successful, in order for me to relax, in order to feel there's a bright future coming, and I do believe that this is coming. If you pay attention, definitely to mention right now, $1.16 makes a lot of sense looking at this chart as I do now. $1.16, $1.15 looks strong. What am I going to do? I'm going to go to the first peak, and I'm not going to fool myself because I know I had a line here, and the first line is telling me, well, it's the last resistance support. And the last resistance support build is at $1. So that isn't really a big surprise to me. Now, is there big resistance support somewhere at the 116? Yes, there is. But if I pay attention to this dollar right now, I will not be fooled. I will not let I will not allow the whales to beat me because I want to become a whale. We're getting close, okay? We're getting close. We've been stacking our bags on this. And when this thing comes back to life, okay, you're going to know about it. And you're going to see the things that you need to see and hear. And maybe there'll be 1 million subscribers because I'll have things to show. I don't give a shit about physical things, okay? You need to be smart. You need to have your health. You need to have this. If you don't have this, you don't have nothing. So I don't care how much money you have or what you're going to do. Make sure you're smart here with your money, though, when you do get it. I believe in the crypto space. I'm not promising nobody nothing. But I'll tell you right now, this is one of the biggest falling wedges with one of the nicest boring sideways action and some life to something I've seen in a long time in the crypto space. Now, a lot of people looking at the tokens with 0.00s in front of it. Jasmy, only one now, right? We erased the 0 as we were talking about it. But a lot of people look for that. A lot of people get excited. They want to know what's the next Shiba Inu, right? You got to pay attention to what's happening into the crypto space and what is worth investing. A lot of these things are not just worth throwing your money into, and then overnight you want to know where the Lambo is. They don't talk about this as a joke for fun. People really do this, and your mind does this. You want instant gratification. You're not getting it, so get over it. We're looking for $1 if you want to take profits and not get disappointed, because there's a chance what's going to happen is we're going to sit there and do something like this. You're not going to like it, I know. And it's going to take a step back and do something like that. And it's going to get old, and then all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh shit. So we're going to look at something like that, probably to $1.50, because that's another price where these silly investors think that it's good to buy and sell. Why? Because it's the average mind, the average thought. So Biconomy Web3, I just wanted to spend some time on it. It's very important. And this is what I expect this token to do. Boring sideways action continues. Something like Cardano, nothing really parabolic. But if you pay attention, this has moved. This has moved. A lot of people got excited over this move. If you zoom in, it's a lot nicer than it actually turns out to be. It's a 4-hourly. We're now retracing immediately. What do you expect to see fall? Well, I expect 64, 65 cents. That's just the way the crypto space is. We could do a Fibonacci sequence on it. Not really worth it. But what I do see here happening is something similar. It could be fall all the way down to the 62. Yeah, it's not much. It's not much more down. But currently, looking at this just with the naked eye, and I have an excellent naked eye for the crypto space, somewhere in the 65 cents. Wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me if we did that. It's probably a 38.2 pullback. Looks like a 50% from here on this support level if I pulled the Fibonacci sequence. And that's usually another nice, beautiful sign, right? Fibonacci sequence, what happens? Well, it comes all the way through, comes out, and usually it pulls back for another gain to the top. And it doesn't get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. 50%, as I'm showing you right here, boom. And that's what I'm trying to explain. About 50%, that's what it's going to do. This is what I do for a living. And I have other jobs. This isn't my only job, right? So pay attention to what's happening. Biconomy, Web3, hit the like and subscribe. This is a tidbit for you. This crypto space, high volatile waves in the upward trajectory is a very, very good telling asset. Is a very, very good telling moves coming. Very bullish, very beautiful sign. There is usually a breakout to the upside that the FOMO comes into. And I'm telling you $1 is what I'm expecting. Where do you see Cardano in 2023, Pete, 8 years away? So let's go 2020-30, right? That's what you're doing, I would imagine. Cardano, 2020-30. Let's do this. This is kind of fun. I've not seen anything like this or tried to speak of anything like this in a long time. This is fun. And I'm going to get rid of everything I did. I don't really care. You got me so excited, I want to get rid of the whole drawing, everything. All right, so we got Cardano here, okay? And we got to look at something wild, right? We got to look at the monthly. We got to look at something worth. If we're going to go to the years, we're going to try and figure this out. What do we do here? So let's check out this span. This is 2020, the end of 2020. And we peaked at the 2021, so it's only 1 year. So we're going to get 1 year out of this. This is difficult. It's kind of too far to tell out. It really is too far to tell out. But if you really see what happened, and this is disgusting. Whoo! 85% drop. Isn't that what Ethereum did when I showed you it was on the same track? Yes. The answer is yes. It fell exactly 85%, I believe. And then it hit support, and then we got a new life. Well, call me crazy. Some people call me Wall Street Pete. This is Cardano one more time before we go. It's a great question, Crypto Puppet. I do like it. I do like it a lot. It's a great question. I believe we hit the bottom, obviously, as I believe the whole crypto space has hit the bottom. Obviously, there's a way to go up and come back down, always in volatile waves, but that's just natural for the crypto space. If you look at this, this trend could be over. This trend could be over, hitting the old resistance as support. Now, this is wild because we're looking at an year ago. Well, we're creating new higher lows from there. It's going to take a lot of time for us to find out what's next and how we're doing this. But if I were to tell you where I believe where we could be, I mean, look how early we are in the crypto space. It makes me want to puke. Is there anything else that has Cardano with a little bit more lifetime? Because it would be helpful for me, because I can't stand looking at charts like that. I know it's a monthly. I know. Here we go. A little bit more. That's a little helpful. This is what I was talking about. This is Cardano. Here we go. Perfect little scenario. It was up more. It was at the 40 cents. There you go. Came all the way down, fall, right? Big fall. Well, it's doing it again. Now we're getting these loops to the upside. It just happens that the crypto space was booming at that time. The whales were manipulating the market. We already know what happened. The FUD, everything. 2020, we know what happened there. And we know what's going on now. So we're talking about right now Cardano, spending a long time on Cardano. If I were to sit here and just play these little games, resistance support flip right there, I took mine. We peaked out right about there, $3, just roughly. And this is all I could tell you for the next halving. I can't even tell you what I expect to happen in 30 years because it doesn't really seem likely. It seems almost impossible to really predict that, and it's really difficult. So we're going to go to here. We're going to hit the resistance. We're going to get this move. Where's the most likely median price? Right there. And this is tough. This is really tough. But right now, currently, $3.80 is going to be another peak, another next peak for Cardano. Somewhere along these lines, I'm going to be a little wary of what's going to happen next. Now, this is exciting because we can get closer to the $4 range. This thing will probably lift off from here on. Look how much time, look how early we are into such a blue chip collared asset. Don't want to harp on it no more, but I do want to help you understand there is something here with this. I can't imagine. Probably $100, maybe 1,000. I don't know. I can't. I couldn't be fair. Go to sleep at night and say that's what these people do for the clickbait. They just tell you any price. I really couldn't tell you where we're going to be in the crypto space when it looks like an ant just started showing me prices. Do you see what's going on here? I mean, we're getting to the $50, $60. Cardano's looking like a little ant. And guess what? All that is how early we are into this space. So you like this kind of stuff, you're into the crypto market, you want to learn about some news, I have some news for you before we go right here. There's some tokens. I'm going to give you 10 tokens right now that I am into. I have my personal money where my mouth is, and I believe they're undervalued. Number one, we're going to start off with, obviously, Ethereum, right? Ethereum is one of the tokens, one of the assets. Obviously, for many reasons, we have it titled as the craziest, most important asset to get your bags in. 1,700 is the number 2 crypto market. Number 2 crypto token. It is the second one. What are you doing if you don't have some? It's been at 4,700. We are down a lot. If it goes down a little lower, you just know what to do. Your dollar cost average in. It's not that difficult. Don't put all your bags, don't put your life savings, and you'll be okay. All right, here we go. Number 2. On the list, this will go down from market cap size. If I skip your token and you're disappointed, well, that's tough shit. I'm Wall Street Pete. Have a nice day. I'm just kidding. You know that. But I'm serious at the same time. I cannot have the same opinion as you, and if we don't have the same opinion, you hate me for it. I'm sorry, but that's what this world has become with. How about we share our opinions? Let me know in the comments section. What tokens did I not talk about that you think should be in the top 10? All right, number 2, BNB. Right off the rip, bed and breakfast, BNB, Binance platform. Everything's on the Binance chain, okay? I'm going to be off the Binance chain soon. Just kidding, but really I feel like Binance and Ethereum blockchain are the 2 number 1 crypto assets with the most blockchains out there, and please be careful because they're the most hacked. The bridges and the connections for that with those wallets are the most hacked, so be very careful. Right now, number 3, holy cow, it should be number 1, is Cardano. I am a big believer. of this next halving for April 2024. If everyone is wondering, where am I coming up with these dates? Where do we think we're going to be successful? Where do we think that the crypto space is going to get super excited? It's going to be after the next halving. It could be before, where we get a nice jump to the test, to the upside and test. I'm not sure yet, but we do know the next crypto halving of April 2024, when it's over, we will be super excited. Number 3, Cardano, doing something special. Pay attention to Binance, BNB. Up 8% currently right now in the last 7 days, as everything is either in the red or doing nothing. Okay, so that's something to talk about. Solana, as much as I would love to put Solana on the list, if it gets hacked one more time, I am going to say that Solana is a POS. We're not talking about proof of stake. All right, number 4 on the list right now, from market cap size, I have Polkadot. Polkadot will be another asset, another token, another cryptocurrency, however you may want to call this stuff. I am investing in good blue-collar chips that I strongly believe in. This is my strategy, not financial advice. Okay? Polkadot ecosystem is going to bloom. I do believe something special is growing in that blockchain. Next one now. We are on what? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're including Ethereum, which is kind of not fair. All right. Number 5 on the list right now, as we're going slow as molasses. Polygon Matic. 13 list of the crypto market cap. I am staking Polygon Matic, you already know. So there's nothing much to talk about. Another Ethereum blockchain. Boo-hoo, big surprise why Ethereum is so special. And if you didn't know, Polygon Matic has partnered with Disney. Is Disney going anywhere soon? Probably to the moon with Polygon Matic, to the mother effing attic. So I'm Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Here's a breakdown for you. And number 6, not the last, but number 6, Avalanche, AVAX. I am a strong, as I bite my tongue, strong believer in Avalanche. This is competitive with the Solana ecosystem, Ethereum, and is continuing to grow and show signs that this asset is going nowhere anytime soon in this crypto space. So, big believer at the number 6 slot for Avalanche. Here we go, coming in next. It's almost like we have them in a row. Uniswap, number 15 market cap size for the coinmarketcap.com. If you want to check it out yourself. So we're on number 7, Uniswap. I love Uniswap. Not a big bag holder, but Uniswap is another one doing something special into this crypto space. It's doing another thing where it makes a bridge, and it makes it very easy for you to change and do get your crypto assets, whatever one you want. A lot of people love the crypto assets that are in this kind of look. They love it. And, well, as much as I would love to put Shiba Inu at the number 8 slot, I'm sorry, I cannot do so. There is gains coming. I do believe this token, as you've seen before, if you want to watch the video, I said Shiba Inu will outperform Dogecoin. I did not say that Shiba Inu will have a higher price. Shiba Inu's potential gains in the next 7-2 year, I believe, is going to grow substantially more than Dogecoin will from this moment to the future on. So pay attention to that and be careful when you see things that I say like that. Ethereum Classic. As much as I'd love to put this one on the list as well, I can't do it right now. I have 2 coins left, 2 tokens left, and I want to get down to the last 2. Pretty excited, though. I will be watching Ethereum Classic. As I always said, it should be about 10% of what the Ethereum price really is. And I'll tell you, if it hasn't settled down and gotten pretty close to it, we are finally going to get to it. You'll see. Number 8, and here we are, and I'm pretty excited. Chainlink. Chainlink, another Ethereum blockchain. Surprise? Nobody should be surprised. Chainlink has been to the $50 level, been beyond, a little beyond. It's been showing some growth. It's growing nonstop. Its ecosystem is looking great. It's basically a chain reaction from the Ethereum, breaking out in its own world. I'm very happy with what they're doing with Chainlink. I will continue to build my bags before the 2024 halving. I'm excited. Dollar cost averaging, of course, this is my strategy. And finally, number 10. We're going to get to number 10, and somehow we've made it into the top 25 crypto market caps. It doesn't have to be a shit coin. And here you go. Why are my top 10 on the 25 top market cap? It just so happens to be. And that's because they're blue chip collars. And if you don't believe so, well, you'll figure it out for yourself. Crow makes the top 10. Anything that is going to be on the billboard and is going to be in the NBA, nonstop showing and advertising, I want to be a part of that. And I do own some Crow at 8 cents. We were buying at 8 cents. We couldn't help it. We have not been in since. And I'll tell you right now, a lot of people are probably like, what are you talking about? You're not in at 8 cents, you lion sack of you know what. Just because it was trading 9, 10 cents this month doesn't mean that there isn't a chart, there isn't a platform that I got in at a time where it was at that price. This is Coinbase. This is the only time it got on Coinbase, and it was trading already at 25 cents, unfortunately. There are other platforms you can trade on. You could have gotten crypto.com. At crypto.com, you could have gotten Crow. So Crow makes the number 10 on my list. It sounds like the song, right? You're on my list. And I believe we had a hard time. We did not break $1. Spent some time at the 50 cents. A lot of people thought it was amazing they were able to buy it because it propelled back up here at the 67, yep. And then it fell all the way to 50 cents. A lot of people thought that that was the best fill order. I was one of them. I thought it was a great buy. What happened then is I got a double top pattern and I got out before I could get my ass handed to me. I think I remember talking about that. I may not have went live for it, but usually we do. This is the kind of stuff we do. But Crypto.com, Crow, it's on the board at the Lakers Stadium. And last time I checked, there's 2 LA teams, the Clippers. And last time I checked, there's a big population for LA. So just remember, a lot of people pay attention to the sports world. You may take your grandfather, your father, someone to the game. And they're going to say, well, what is Crypto.com? What is this Crow hanging? What is all this? And that may be a conversation at the game. All of a sudden, you're investing. All of a sudden, you're buying. I'll tell you right now, it's not cheap to buy games today. It is not cheap. So if you have seats to one of these games, if you're an owner at the Lakers Stadium, if you're Jerry Buss, or perhaps the girl who slept with Dennis Rodman, what's her name? Dennis Rodman, my all-time favorite Bulls player, obviously before Michael Jordan, the GOAT, slept with Jerry Buss's wife or daughter. I don't know which one she is, probably the daughter. Had relations. I didn't know that either. Just came out to my news. And it's pretty wild because you don't think that they're going to own Crow. You don't think that the owner of Lakers Stadium is going to have all this money and all these people who go to the games who have these seats. You don't think they have season seats are going to buy crypto and see it on the floor? And what is that? Oh, that's FTX. Stephen Curry. He's basically a big sponsorship for FTX. What's FTX? Oh, it's just a crypto trading platform. These conversations are going to happen at the game. This stuff is going to happen. The older is going to get educated. I'll tell you right now, in the next 30 years, Cardano is going to be somewhere. And Cardano is eco-friendly, so don't be surprised. We have another person in here right now. Let's see what goes on here. I heard they were giving out NFTs at the game. You could sell with loyalties or something too. Doesn't surprise me. There will be continuous things. Right now, the only thing I know that Dogecoin is good for, if I'm sure, please correct me, you can buy things at the actual Dallas Mavericks. You can buy things from Dallas Mavericks Stadium. I think that's all you could do with Dogecoin, and you could buy tickets. That's probably about all you can do. So pay attention to this, though. We are growing. A lot of channels don't talk about these certain things. There's a lot of scammers in the comments section. I'm getting tired of them. There's nothing I could do about them, so please don't click on any links. You're going to get hurt. In the comment section, please let me know, what token would you like to go over tonight? 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We will go live. If we miss that time frame and you're looking at your watch, just hit the bell, hit the all notification. Most likely we'll be on time. I like to do a video about 10 minutes before, 5 minutes before we get the closing candle. I think we're going to get a little bit of a fall. I don't believe it's going to be necessary for a video, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to keep our word. We've been pretty active. Share this with a friend. Let somebody know. You got a guy who used to work on Wall Street, a real guy. And we're not looking for clickbait. So if you see the clickbait, we're going to 100K. It's a very rare title. It means I mean it.
So right now, crypto is chilling. Ethereum is hanging out in the 1700 slot. I'm very happy with the 1700 price. We were having a hard time getting back to that. If you're following me and you're hitting the like and subscribe, you already know. We called this Ethereum price all the way from $1,125. I said, get ready. Cup and handles coming, shoulders coming, and this shoulder is not finished until we get to the 2000s. So remember I said that as well. Gentlemen used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange all the way up here. Pay attention, definitely, to mention. I love this place. I miss this place very much. I really do. This was the place we traded before everything went digital. Could you imagine? Screaming and yelling in the ring. And you know what? I think it's time. It's been a while. We have some followers. Stick with me real quick. I want to show you what I'm talking about. Pretty excited about this. I don't really care if we get a copyright or not. I'm excited to show you where we came from. We have a lot of new YouTuber followers. And I want you to see what happens. This is the 1980s, early 90s. Robbie Downey Jr. He visits the NYMEX. This is where Wall Street Pete used to work. I don't know if you know. This is where I'm from. So a lot of people need to understand why they're watching me and who we are. Right? Wall Street, baby. This is where I worked. I literally worked with these people. I'm shaking my head because a couple of those guys passed away, and I miss them. They're nice dudes, man. Good dudes. What are all these assholes doing? What are all these people doing? Well, first off, they have a badge. What the badge does is identify who the trader is. Whether they're doing this, they're selling. If they're doing this, they're buying. Understand the difference of the signs in the trading world. You don't have to know this. All you do is sit on your fat ass and hit a button, right? Well, these gentlemen and ladies, we had some in here, paid money to be in this position to sit here. It cost millions of dollars if you sold the seat. It's called a seat on the exchange. They screamed, they yelled. This is where I worked. You had to be partial linebacker, and I played running back in high school, thank God. These people actually played offensive linemen, some of these people. 375 pounds, 6'7". I'm not effing kidding. Okay? Some of these people were professional athletes. I actually worked here. I love and miss this place with all my heart and soul. This is the gentleman you follow. Some of these traders are millionaires today. They go everywhere they want. They follow, they visit the world. Don't you want to do that? This is where you're getting your information from.
If money is evil, then that building is hell. This is the most obnoxious group of money-hungry, low IQ, high energy, jackrabbit, fucking wannabe, big time, small time, shit talking, bothersome, irritating bunch of motherfuckers I have ever had to endure for more than 5 minutes.
And I never really learned. The 80s for me was like, keep buying, keep spending, you're making a lot of money, keep going for it, and I'm fucking tapped, man. I'm really pissed off. I'm really pissed.
If you look into a paper and you saw classified sections,
I actually worked with these guys. This guy's a beast. Guy's a monster. But that's part of the video. That's pretty much where I'm from. This is the outside. There's a bar across from the area. This is actually where the building where it got hit from the planes on 9/11. So Wall Street Pete. This is where I'm from. Would you ever do it again? Oh my God. I had an option. The option was to go to high school, out of high school, excuse me, and to go to community college or to go there. Well, you bet your ass I made that decision. And today I no longer work there, and I have no college degree, but I also have no loans. It's probably one of the greatest things I ever did in my life. A lot of my friends right now, my colleagues, if you ask them, they're busy paying loans for the colleges they went to. And it's pretty horrible because they're struggling right now. And right now I don't have that above my head, and I'm able to invest into crypto and maximizes my gains. And, well, that's where I'm from. I miss this place. I worked here for about a decade. Screaming and yelling. You can't really see in the pictures. All digital. No windows. You couldn't see if it was sunny, if it was rainy. You couldn't see, a.k.a. if an object was coming into the building. This is all after 9/11, so this is who you're watching. Just wanted to give you a heart-to-heart. I do appreciate all the love. I gave you a breakdown of the top 10 crypto assets I would buy. And I'm going to have to change the title for that. But Cardano is something special. And Ethereum, although it's something special now, I believe Cardano is stepping into those footsteps. So none of this, like I said, financial advice. You just hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell, and the all notification. We're going to come live tonight. We're going to give some technical analysis. If there's any big news that has changed during that time frame, I promise we're going to give it to you. So tune in till then, Eastern Time, New York, New York. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. We're going to have a good day. La-di-da-da. Yeah. So hit that like and subscribe because ain't no one got to die today.